without further ado, let's get into it. This story begins with Jason being teleported to a desert as he starts to run around to look for his power orb. He's then attacked by Goldar, saying that he finally found him after attacking Zack. If you guys saw last week's episode, you'll know what I mean. Jason says that if he hurt Zack, but is interrupted by Goldar saying that Zack managed to escape before he could destroy him. Jason morphs and fights Goldar, but Goldar is too fast to get a hit on him. Jason ends up getting a good hit on him with his power sword though. Goldar is knocked back and he summons the Z-Putties. Jason tries to defeat them, but there's too many of them, so he ends up having to run away and find a plan, or get a plan to defeat, not find one, find a plan. He ends up running all the way up a mountain, and he loses the putties, but he doesn't know what to do. He tries to think of a plan to take out all the putties and Goldar. He remembers that Goldar has a weakness, his own pride. He thinks that if he can get Goldar to get mad enough / distracted, he can take out the putties without Goldar interfering. He starts to run back to Goldar and the putties, and he makes fun of Goldar, saying that his sword is as sharp as his nose, Pinocchio. Goldar is upset and starts to destroy some rocks around him. Jason manages to take out all the putties, but Goldar fires a fire blast from his sword at Jason. Back at the command center, Billy, Trini, and Alpha are working on the new Zords, trying to fix them from the battle with Piranha's head. Billy says that these Zords are going to take days to fix, with Trini saying that we don't have days, Piranha's head is still out there. Back at the desert, Jason has to dodge all the blasts, and does, but he can't get a hit in. Jason pulls out his blade blaster and shoots Goldar. Jason manages to get up to Goldar and strike him with his power sword and blade blaster blade mode. He manages to get a hit in with his power sword, but is knocked away before he can get the final hit in. Jason is knocked to the ground by Goldar and Goldar tries to go for a final hit, but Jason dodges it and quickly gets back up and strikes him. Goldar fights back and they end up fighting each other for a while, but they can't end it because they're evenly matched, so they can't defeat each other. Jason devises a plan to get rid of Goldar's sword, and he can finally get rid of Goldar for good. But before he can do that, Goldar fires a blast at Jason, and they knocks him to the ground before he can finish him off. Jason ends up getting back up and shoots Goldar with his blade blaster, but before he can finish off Goldar, the Tyrannosaurus Red Dragon Thunderzord shows up and blasts Goldar with a thunderbolt. Not a lightning bolt, a thunderbolt. Duh. I mean, lightning is definitely the right word, but thunder. So yeah, Thunderzords. He isn't destroyed, and Goldar runs off back to the castle. Jason is given his power orb for his strength in defeating Goldar and persistence for his willingness to keep fighting. I wrote that script weirdly. Jason is teleported back to the command center, and the team is gathered around together once again. Jason is seeing what's happening on the viewing globe with Piranha's head attacking the city. All the Rangers teleport to the command center and morph into action. But you'll have to wait till next week to see what happens. And that's how this story ends. A big thank you to the Hunter Killer 1440 for the inspiration for this series. As I always say, they have inspired me to make this, and it's pretty much thanks to them that I've grown this much. So thank you if you're watching. I don't know if you're watching. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe so you'll be notified when next week's video comes out, which is the Chi Journey finale. Yeah, we made it through 7 weeks. Yeah, that'll be the 7th week I've done Chi Journey. Been quite a journey, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it and been along for the journey as well the whole time. But yeah, so I will see you guys in the next video. Oh yeah, also before I go, make sure to fill out that form. I know I just mentioned it because this video isn't that long, but do make sure to fill out that form in the description if you're looking for just a fun little side hobby and you have Power Rangers like me, because I could really use the help, because I'm recording, editing, and voicing over this all on the same day. I even wrote the script on the same day, and this is going to come out on the same day, and I've got tons of other stuff to do. So I could really use someone to help me with this job. But that's okay. I've been managing by myself. It's okay if the video comes out one day late, right, guys? So, yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.